Hello, and good whatever it is that you happen to be doing right now. So, yeah, I guess it's time to try another attempt at this. Figured I'd give it a little bit of a go, and yeah, let's see what happens. Might just flub this right away, but I guess you never know. Go ahead and do that. One, okay. Yeah, it's already slow in the button presses. Mash circle, mash start. I go into that. That. I got a good corner. That guy got that guy. Nope, I did not get that guy. That's fine. Get rid of the blade, so I stopped doing that. It looks cool, but it certainly doesn't help right now. Let's finish off that one. Spawn Mr. Dude guy over there. It turns out that actually is what does it. So if you end up killing off one of those, you end up being on this side of the map, he will spawn over there, otherwise you will get another one in a different spot. Now that he's gone, we can go after this guy. Do that sort of dealy. Oh, hello there, child. Do you has my watch? Now, my brother got me this ridiculously comfortable wooden watch a while ago. It seems like it wouldn't be, and the thing's like a little bit on the bulkier side, and I used to just have this this silver watch that I got a while ago. Had that thing for years. Thing was pretty low profile, and then I got this thing, and it's like, yeah, it's a wood watch, pretty bulky, just go with it. I'm like, okay, sure, I'll give it a go, and dude, it's the best watch. I don't know how it's so comfortable either, because it feels like it pinches my wrist. Like, I take it off while doing this, because, basically if lately I had this thing where I got this thing that was kind of like a cold, or something like that, and, it just made all my, like, any kind of fine motor functions hurt like all hell. But at any rate, that's like the only time I actually take the thing off now. So, garage. Go ahead and go to the sell menu. If you're playing the PS2 version, you can just skip straight to sell from the main menu, obviously. Now go ahead and sell those. Go ahead and buy the early setup. Go ahead and go over here, drop to this, get this, go over here, get this. Technically 2 button presses would be a half second faster. Fine, there we are. Go defend that arena. Hey, buddies. Fortunately, I should not be using that thing at all. But these ones will just kind of spawn in as they spawn in. You can beat them a little bit faster, but unless you're reaching your maximum of 3, it's not going to make too big of a difference, since they're just going to kind of keep trickling in over time. The little mistakes are acceptable. Alright, child, I trust in the durability of that watch, but why don't you just hand it over here? Much appreciated. Thank you. Thank you. Don't know if you could hear just over here saying thank you. I said thank you. Oh, well, thank you, but I don't need any beads right now. Thank you. Trying to say you're welcome. Like over here trying to hand me some Mardi Gras beads. I love how the context of that thing is somehow all family friendly now. Hmm? Oh yeah? Because yeah, for anyone unaware, the old context of Mardi Gras beads used to be, hey, chuck some beads, why don't you go flash the boobies? And then people would do that. And I would say overall that was probably a pretty good time, but, you know, stuff was a bit, different at that point. It's actually weird, because, like, from a historical context, it's hard to say whether there's more prudishness now or then. I kind of feel like it's been about the same as it's always been, just depends on what's where. Because, like, right now, it's pretty ridiculously stupid prudish when you see situations where, like, somebody gets yelled at or something for friggin' feeding their kid in public. And it's like, no, dude, that's something you have to do. Like, there's the argument of, oh, you can't do it, or you don't have to do it, but it's like, you know, if you're in the middle of a theme park or something, right, and you went for the day, you know, you have your kid with you, you want them to do stuff. It's like, you know, they have covers. And somebody puts on a cover and all that, And then you get somebody that goes up to them like, oh, you can't do that in public! Well, why is it bothering you? It's somebody with a blanket over their shoulder. You can't see anything, you know? I don't know. It's, feels like unnecessary drama. Oh well. I just mention it because there were some funny looks the other day. So we go to this theme park, and one of the kids that was with us is still being breastfed. There's like 3 of us. We have this little caravan of strollers and stuff. You can't see anything at all. Even if somebody tried, they wouldn't be able to see anything. And yeah. Sure enough, still some funny looks. I'm like, oh, why are they doing that? Well, that's what they're for, you know? Kind of their main function. There we go, that should be that. Not like I can do much in here anyway. It seems like we may have gotten 1 extra little one, which Mr. Guidos will take care of. Oh, really? More than 1? I know, more than 1! What's up with that, right?
Very impressive, Raven.
Well, he took care of it anyway. A little bit of time loss, not the end of the world. Still, about a minute ahead. I'll go ahead and take that. Currently you have to achieve 11 minutes ahead in order to actually match world records, so there's that. I think there's potential here. I'm trying to improve it. I'm not necessarily expecting much to come out of this. These can really be done in whatever order. You basically just go one after the other anyway. I feel like this is the better one to start with. Start with you. That. I will damage the hell out of this mine equipment. Are you kidding me? That is probably better to get on the way back. Now, I should have thought about this last time. It's better to do that one from that angle. Then you can essentially address all of these issues as you're going by. Child, please do not attempt to hit me with that lamp again. We will have issues. Quick scan here to make sure I didn't miss anything. Nope. Oh, okay, that did actually get him, surprisingly. Not screw that up. Okay, Howie one, MG the other, and we're done here. Right? Oh crap, what did I miss? Totally missed this guy, didn't I? I absolutely missed this guy. Ah, that's disappointing. Alright, we're gonna have to do some serious time catch-up here. Going. Flub that. Yes, yes, they sent in a birdie. Oh no, you can't deal with a bird and all your modified tractors. What was your plan here? Like, the worst of the MTs can come in here and completely demolish this with no problems.
Let's head out.
It's, you could probably send a couple of those Roomba things and that would have sorted out this problem. But oh well, you know, whatever works. Alright. They sent a birdie. Is that funny? Do I amuse you, child? Oh? Just... Missed him, unfortunately. No, I was just off with a manual aim on that. Go over here and pop this guy who has decided to hide over here this time. Whee! There we are. Oh, yeah? Oh, give me that. Thank you. Alright, I know, you're a funny baby over there. Let's do this thing. Oh, hell, I blew it. Oh, blew it hard.
4 generators spaced throughout the factory.
So I feel the safer way of doing this is I went ahead and moved buying the raws and the optionals to one mission later. Just kind of accepting for lower income in order to do the rest of this faster. And hopefully, for the second buying set, I'm gonna go ahead and buy the turn extension. Or the turn speed up, rather, I should say. Land on that guy. That one. Get that one. That one right there. And this is so much easier to do. Still talking, still doing everything.
Now secure. Destruction of all targets confirmed.
There we go. I think it's just not having a chat box makes this a little bit easier. On memorizing where each of the things are. You know what? I think I'm probably gonna end up going and dropping a little notifier for myself on the split, saying which position that particular mission's in.
We still don't have power.
Yes, yes, yes.
Radar active. Targets closing.
Oh, child, you got some range on that one. Okay, let's kite these guys all the way back. Took a little bit longer than I'd like, but whatever. Set, in you come. I was hoping he would lock on a little bit before then. Still fine. Where's number 3 at? Lost some time due to forgetting him last time.
Second wave.
Just because sometimes they only spawn in with 2. I don't know what determines that. It's rain howitzers everywhere.
Third wave approaching.
I need a little bit more accuracy on this one. Just this one guy that has to be done in order for them to leave. There we go. There's one more that comes around the opposite side. And there we go. Unfortunately, already starting to go negative on time, but we'll see how this goes.
Area secure. Good work.
What's funny is she'll say area secured even if the last guy is still here. There we go. Overall, still seems like 3 minutes are saved. That's something. Now we get, now we go do survey. And then we actually upgrade after— No! Oh, hell no. Oh well, I screwed this up. I guess we're doing this one.
Raven.
I don't know how this is gonna pan out, but this is something new.
Raven, clear a path for me.
Despite the fact that it says Allegro, this is anything but a speedrun. We can probably go throw that away. Oh, I swear. No, get rid of that, get rid of that. But for this one, you end up waiting a bunch of time. Oh, are you kidding me right now? There you go. That one. That one. I don't know why there's so much friggin' debris on this road. That one. This stupid thing. This, and I will be right back because I can hear my child getting into something. One moment. Okay, perfectly fine. Actually, they're not getting into anything important. Alright, Chuckles, are you ever getting here? What's funny is one time I remember I went back and I tried to find this guy, and he was, like, basically just coming around the corner and I ran straight into him and he exploded. Don't do that! He's basically playing speed. Alright, have a good day. Bye. Love how these things are just the right size to be able to still technically fit into the lanes. I wonder if that's like an in-universe technical thing, like you still have to be able to drive your AC through a lane. Technically following rule. Oh man. Then you like have to make a turn, so you're like, yeah, gotta switch to the left, and that they were having so many problems before left arm weapons. You know, it's the only way you can do turn signal.
Good job, Raven. I'm saved.
For now, anyway. I like to think it's the same guy that you end up running into later, for the, where you're going and moving the hex extensions. Alright, so we'll see what happens here. I didn't mean to select that one. Ended up losing a minute. And also didn't get the optional part, so that's 50 grand less. In that case, we're gonna go for safeguarding the thing, we're actually gonna go for a different route this time.
It worked. They took the bait.
No! Boost, don't hover, you dick.
The real target is
Okay, you know what? Actually, backup PSP strategy here. I didn't make use of this last time. Just due to the fact that this is a PSP exclusive thing, but yeah, there we go. Got that head part. That should hopefully fix stuff. Now we do spread howitzer. The hell, did I not save my frickin'... Okay. Destroy there.
Raven, there isn't much time. Hurry up and set the charges.
Set the charges, that's so Raven. Alright. There we are, do this. So this is the part where I was saying earlier. Somebody could probably just use the MG to skip that little barricade thing right there.
All demolition charges planted.
I always like being able to drive through this door before it actually ends it. There we go. Oh. Surprisingly doing okay on time right now. Might have potentially caught some stuff up. Who knows? Okay, now... I'm gonna do this a little bit different. I'm gonna go ahead and skip the buying until the coffee break. We're actually gonna go for a little bit of a safer strategy. And go through here, do all this sort of thing.
Gate 6 opened.
slow and steady wins the race and all that sort of thing. There we go. Go to about here. Hopefully I have just enough to pull this off. I know it's not exactly the ideal route. I believe he ends up buying the smaller generator, the kind of second or third one. I want to say the second one in order to be able to pull that off. He usually does feathering all across there. But I have a feeling maybe that saves the time for 2 generator switches. No, you say? Just off in the background. No! Alright. Don't get stuck on doorways. I'm sure some time can be shaved off by boosting around that area. There we go. You do that. No. Alright, let's see how the finances went up here. Oh, child, let me see that. Thank you. Yeah, you don't need that. Thank you. Alright, we're down to 151 under. Nope, first go to sell. Sell this head. Get that. Okay, this should be enough. We go to the Malums. Buy the Malums, buy the generator. Didn't sell the other generator. But we might still have enough here. So we go here and get the extender. Get this. Just enough. Okay. That, get that. Okay. So this didn't end up saving any time in terms of, rather, it didn't end up allowing for buying the lockbox extender.
AC located. It's crests.
There were some of these barricades on the way over.
I don't understand. The sector looks untouched.
Come on, get him out of the way. I'm gonna go for a howitzer on some of these, just in case. It's very unlikely to actually hit them, but still, sometimes it does. Yes. Don't forget these ones this time. Go. Mosquitoes. That guy, get rid of that guy. Oh, hell. I just hate when a one-shot decides not to do its job. Okay, do that, do that.
Objective achieved. Wondering. What's going on here?
Okay, so far green across the board. That there. Okay, let's do convoy. See if we can do this one a little bit better. Okay. Detected. Dude, they're friggin' everywhere. How did you not detect this earlier? A little bit less spazziness. Love the calm little elevator music they got going on for this. Multiples. Okay, didn't mean to turn left as much as I did there. Well, did you get a hold of my notebook? Well, there go a bunch of documents. Fine, we'll deal with that in a moment. There we are. Okay, I thought he was gonna slide forward there. I just went ahead and went for the shoot. Figured I'd scoot left, he'd go forward, end up connecting there, but he decided to go to the left as well, and just spawned. Now right there. So I was mentioning last time that you can kind of go around snapshotting stuff. If you manage to catch him on the turn, you can basically snapshot him every time. But that's the thing, it's like, you kinda gotta blitz him a little bit. Not as much as with the flamethrower, mind you, but still. Kinda one of those things that can vary a little bit. And this applies to most of the medium-sized MTs. Like, that's the ideal right there. If you can catch him coming out of the hallway, basically a done deal at that point. One got past somewhere. There he is. Might be a handful more now. That. I always love when those moments happen. Child, why are you chucking stuff off the couch? Oh yeah, is that fun? It's got like this truck thing. It's like, yeah, I want this thing on and off the couch. Yeah. I mean, if it's fun. What happened to my lockbox and even shooting there? No idea. So this is kind of similar to when I was going and doing the rocket run, but it pretty much a lot of stuff, if you approach it a little bit diagonally, you can kind of dumbfire stuff straight into them. Like, you can. This works pretty well for the howitzer because it's going for that whole adjustment period. Like, if you end up approaching them in a way where they actually need to turn, then, you know, potentially good stuff might happen. Throw that stuff away.
Mirage has an urgent request.
As before, we're just going to boost forward. You can overboost here, but there's...
To the central terminal.
You're going to end up having issues.
It's up to you whether or not to accept.
It's just this second text box that's a problem. Because then you go at the end of that first one, like, whether or not to accept. Okay, good, go! And then you go there and then you fail the mission because you went out of bounds. Brah! Hey, you! Hey, you! This little weaving between all this reminds me of the last level of Warhawk every single time. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the Malums actually just double whatever energy you had at the time, rather than actually give it whatever amount they say they do. Because if you use these things at extremely low energy, you get almost nothing in return. Also, for some reason it didn't purge them right there, I'm not sure why. And I can't say can't be said about you, buddy. There we go. And we're done here. Then we do Mirage, and that mess is fun. Can probably shave a little bit of time off by hiring a consort, but...
System engaged. Kisaragi has provided a supply vehicle. Take advantage of it if necessary.
I may notice I fire in bursts for this one. A few times I run into ammo issues here. Jeez. Okay, they're getting a good surround here. So, if you get surrounded in the right ways, they can keep messing up your lock, and that's where those ammo issues come into play. Because then you're locking onto one thing, and it's like, no, I actually wanted the other thing, because this computer friggin' has ADD. Yeah. And supposed to hit the big guy. Did not. This thing needs a couple shots left in it. There you little skate MT. There you are. Done deal.
Destruction of all enemy targets confirmed. Good work, Raven.
Oh yeah, them things delicious? No? Okay, whatever works, kiddo. I'm actually a little bit surprised that the only time gained over the course of, whatever the hell it was, redoing the dam mission. I'm a bit surprised that it only ended up shaving a minute off. Now at about 2 minutes ahead.
You're just in time, Raven. We need all the help we can get.
It's an understatement. You guys suck. As I mentioned before, like you saw right there, sometimes there will be cases where this thing will just delete these guys. It'll just delete them outright without... It'll skip their animation, it'll... Left somewhere. There. Never mind, he got it. Just sometimes it will seemingly just penetrate their shell. I believe it's that really tiny splash damage this thing has.
This is Night Flyer. I need backup.
Oh man, this would have been perfect for the flamethrower run.
This is no ordinary AC.
Actually pretty ordinary. He's just using a part that that one guy with the email won't bother ever sharing with any of us in here.
Materials are secure. Patient.
There we go, that's perfect.
The gates are unlocked. Evacuate immediately.
I mean, we could do that, or we could just finish him off.
Why was that AC there?
He's alive, but his AC is held together by nothing at this point. Now, getting Fragile killed off, that's probably something that ends up saving time. So that's also something to consider. And now we got water swells. Please don't screw up water swells. Hi, guy.
Our scan.
Okay. In a good spot. What the hell? Oh, you dick! That thing ended up stopping me before it even existed being there because apparently his entire spawn area counts as his stopping zone. Rude. Haven't seen that happen before yet. Like I run into them, for sure. Perfectly fine, we don't even need energy for this part. Go to about here, and just dodge left and right. Should hopefully keep him from doing his spread net thing. Oh crap, he's doing it. Yeah, there we go. He was about to do it, but if you get a little bit farther away, he stops. And we're done here.
I don't believe it. What's been
As always, Lane, spiders. That's what's been happening here. This is what happens when you don't clean under your toilet for too long. Friggin' room-sized spiders. Go. Have the reminder to go buy the malum in case I somehow missed it. Go safeguard this thing super well. Get the right elevation this time, come on. Slightly better.
As long as the sample is intact, Crest asks that you continue the mission.
Rest our heartless sticks.
Remove the sample and continue on to the objective.
Already did that. Dance, do the dance. A gate should get to closing.
Ace.
And done. Looks like we got a few seconds off of last time. Didn't screw it up as much. Now we move on to boat. Around this time.
You should be able to gain access here. Move fast. We don't know how long the ship will stay afloat.
Sure. Come on, get in the hole. Good. Thing. Again, amazing security systems in this place. Like, oh, they've already gotten to our cargo hold. You know, if only we'd invented locks or something. Lock the doors, they wouldn't be able to get in. Nah. That wouldn't involve robots. Need to have shooting robots for everything. I mean, what's the reason in even having the future if you're not going to have robots shooting everything?
Target recovered. Get out of there.
Yeah, I was hoping potentially that would the turnaround extension might help with getting past that door. And speeding up a little bit. I think it's like a 25% turn speed increase. Something like that. Door catch. I go over here, do this sort of thing, go back to fluttering. First one, go to the second one, recover energy, take the left route. Little droney dickhole. It's over there slowing me down. Here, go to the second one. There. I hate this thing so much. And we're gonna lose a little bit of time because this thing decides doesn't like that particular thing. Oh. So this is the spot I was talking about earlier that's a little bit better to stop at. Oh, I hate this part so much. Yeah. Why would this be your security system, by the way? Oh, child, give me that. Thank you. Okay, well that's a pretty annoying time loss. Oh, wow.
Raven, the
This is so much worse than before. There's gonna be some catching up to do. Ah, yeah. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. Give that here. Kiddo stole my coffee. She's even making fun of me because she's over there trying to sip it, and I specifically have a cup with a lid on it so she can't. Like, check it out. I'm like, Dad, I'm sipping the coffee, and no, you're not actually sipping the coffee.
First, clear out sector E31.
That's fine. We're about to have a second here where nothing happens. Get rid of that guy. Get rid of that guy. Drop a few little pellets on him. And then head back here. And I will be right back.
Understood, Kaiser. Move to sector S11.
And I'm back.
Sector N33 clear.
Roger, Apathy. Head to sector S42.
Alright, so we're almost there time-wise. He's got to say it's taking too long, and then he's got to say that the one dude already made it. Again, this is the Twin Head Lives route.
Taking too long. Hurry.
Yes, I'm trying so hard, sir, this door won't open.
Sector S1.
I can't find a doorknob anywhere on this crap. I don't know what you expect me to do.
Kaiser, sector E07 is next.
Alright, so now we hang out here until he says it's too late, you suck. Could be any second now.
Raven, another AC made it to the generators.
We sucked so hard that it saved
The
time.
facility is ours. Good work, everyone.
Yep, I know. I did everything. Basically carried the entire group. It's pretty great. Okay, still 2 minutes ahead.
Avoid the lower level. No AC can withstand those temperatures.
Not true. Friggin' Vegeta AC could take those temperatures. That thing was so good. The only one I've ever made where it was able to successfully... Oh, come on. How did that not trigger? Where the thing was able to successfully take 2 flamethrowers and still keep going. Alright, come on. Go. Yeah, let's see, it was hit with napalms, it was hit with double flamethrowers, and it still was able to cool off in a pretty reasonable manner. I can't quite get the pistol. Oh well. One of these days I'll figure out how to go get the pistol. That. About halfway through the run now. Now computer go boom. Something I want to try this time. We're actually going to get rid of the MG right away. Essentially use the Malums as you do. Get through the door! Must have been how friggin' ladies with hoop skirts felt back in the day. Oh my god. I just want to get through the door. And I somehow knocked over 3 tables in a friggin' building on my way out. Yeah, I feel like the turn speed thing is a pretty handy thing. Fluttering. This is when MG would have been useful. But I think just following along the wall is a little bit more relevant. Whoa. Sound's gone crazy. Okay. Nah, MG would have been better there. Child, come back here with my coffee. That's so much better. Door. No, I love you too. Thank you for the coffee. Appreciate it. I don't want it, but you brought it all the way over here. That's not the right door yet. Door. Again, if somebody can get through this whole thing flying less like a spastic, I'm sure they'd have a better time. No, 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 no. You don't dig in that. Thank you. And then we go to the forest. Just screw the germ canisters. Go for the one right here.
Enemy forces detected in the vicinity. Get moving.
Keep on fluttering around.
Just keep the AC away from those capsules.
Did they miss it?
Roger.
Go this way, right? Oh, what the hell? Why are my buttons not doing the thing where they buttons today? Good, did it collect it this time? It's weird because my audio's a little bit off for whatever bizarre reason. I'm not getting the little sound.
All data capsules retrieved.
Nifty.
The transport should arrive shortly. This way.
This time, without that whole failing thing.
We're having trouble finding your AC. Stand by until we locate your position.
Child, I'm sorry you cannot have a fork. One moment. Oh, made that exact mistake again. Also, Kiddo says, hi, I got a hold of the controller. Sure do love that L1 button. Okay. Go ahead and do this one next. Oh, jeez. Kiddo, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. There you go.
Enemy strength in the area is unknown. Move quickly.
System engaged.
That's one.
Well, that was strange. For some reason, the thing just flat out refused to hit that one.
Incoming transmission.
Okay, now we're gonna go over here. And hang out for a sec.
Urgent assignment.
Never ever accept that one.
Has been confirmed.
Even on regular one.
An attack.
It may be how you get the Sawa, but screw that.
If you're interested, please meet up with the transport.
Oh, thank you, child. Alright, transport can go ahead and piss off. Do, 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 do. Oh crap, I already
The transport is leaving.
already did that one. I guess it might be about time to save it. You're right, it was declined. Screw that thing. Alright, I got that done. Well, wanted a sip of coffee. I'm not getting a sip of coffee. I was like, no, this is mine. My new best friend. I'ma hug it and take it everywhere. It probably makes sense to get a consort here. Go ahead and get rid of those.
Raven, let's work together.
Yeah, let's do that. As you run into my shots and get pissed off. And then make it impossible because I don't have enough shots to actually win this on my own. We'll see how this goes. I mean, this is technically just like no abort %, so I guess technically as long as the run keeps going, that... I don't know if there's a category for a child grabbed your controller and really like that button. Lady, stop running in front of me. That's what I'm doing. Friggin' fanatic, I swear. Worst waifu in Armored Core confirmed. It's so weird how that's just around as a concept. Because it's kind of funny because all the time, whenever there's stuff that's picked for that kind of thing, like 9 times out of 10, probably those two people would never ever ever be compatible. Just because compatibility is such a friggin' random and bizarre thing. Come on, wind. It's funny because I was... Oh. You know what? Do it, fine. We're doing this.
Shut off our identification transponder. She's turning on you. Attack.
I'm gonna hate Red Eye. Good. MTs are going for her too. Like, honestly, what is her plan here? She's gonna somehow do this? Good. She's already sparking. Oh, gee, maybe you'd be in a better position if you stopped running in front of me. Jeez. I have to get her to turn on you so that she stops going in front of you. Okay, so one of these guys left. Presumably then just the other ones that pop down. What a dumpster.
Picking up something.
Transport. Wasting more shots than I'd like here. You freaking log onto them. Thank you. Sudden drive-by by a friggin' fighter jet. Also, Child Truck says hi. Are you gonna land at some point, or are we just doing this whole thing? Okay, that should leave one. Everything? Is there one more just wandering? Yeah, no, that's everything. Surprisingly, that saved time. Killing off Red Eye somehow saved some time. Maybe it triggered the second phase early? Who knows? That might be something to consider. In that case, screw that lady. Alright, we got Soldier versus Hobo next. Actually, I think that's just time saved because I messed up the whole split thing earlier.
System engaged.
Alright, he can go ahead.
They're moving more units into the facility. Be careful.
Coffee.
I'll take... The gate locked. I'm trapped.
Oh noes. So for this part, it would be very useful to have the lockbox extender, but it's still possible without it. In fact, there's one trick I forgot to show during the stream there, in which if they all start bundling up, you can actually get them stuck in the hallway. Unfortunately, it's inconsistent, so it's kind of just a backup strategy. Oh, child! What are you doing? Like, ran up and headbutted my desk. You okay? Oh. Why is this not open? Who's left? Just Chuckle Nugget is left. How about you stop hopping all over the place and get dead, please? Thank you.
Are you clear? I'm moving further in.
I'm sure you are.
Beverly's the look. Get in here.
The signal is breaking up. Please go assist.
Bouncy extensions. Now let's see if we can get better RNG on Clazen. Yes.
I'm surprised you made it. Watch it. This guy is good.
He's really not. Actually, I remade both of these guys in Formula Front and had them fight each other. By the way, this right here, this is the perfect thing. If he gets stuck on these walls, you can just pound him.
Looks like I've still got it.
No, actually, this friggin' genius son of a man is going and hopping in front of my shots. That doesn't count as godding it. That's the sound of utter retardation. Alright, yeah, no. Got a way worse time on him this time. Alright, well, it's up to him to finish him off now. Please finish him off. Good. Aim at me. Come on, please finish him. Oh, you suck. Why can't you aim? Dude, he's sparking. Finish him. Oh, you complete utter jackhole. Oh, whatever. Okay, well, never mind. He wins for the dumbest reason possible. That's fine. Well, counts as it being done, I suppose, since it was literally just one howitzer shot away from being done. I move on to this one. Honestly, probably could have just run up and pushed him over.
The program is on one of the lab's computers.
away, please. I think all it takes is one shot to get rid of the ECM guy. But he's the only one that really, really has to be out of the way in order to get back. But they fart out another one anyway. Come on, move. Oh yeah, kiddo? No, that's gone. Here. Get out of my way, Chocolate Nugget. An annoying thing about trying to go above or below anything is just the fact that the hover legs don't always want to move where you want them to. Sometimes you'll just go and fart about in place. Sometimes you'll go sideways, sometimes you'll go vertical. It's not ideal. Child's trying to wear my watch. Okay, still a minute under. Gonna get Coldheart to try to speed up part 2 of this.
We have a security breach. All units engage.
Quick, everyone get engaged. Thankfully everyone met their spouses before this point.
Take out that AC. It's wreaking havoc.
Man, Operator Dentist is so freaking enthralled with this fight. UFO MTs. Siding me. You know what, come to think of it, having a smaller lockbox is pretty much ideal. Truth be told, if there was a manual fire mode in this, it would have been very appreciated. Unfortunately, the only time they actually included a manual fire mode is arguably in the one game where it was least useful, with 4 Answer. They're like, yeah, you can dumb fire anything. Like, great, but why couldn't I do this in 3rd gen? Yeah, they take a minute to start up, so you can usually go and burst this guy. The other one's pretty slow, so Coldheart sometimes runs up and completely rocks him. Sometimes. That happens. Saves a little bit of time. Go. Where did Chuckles and McGee go here? Plus also, if they're firing at somebody else, that kind of just keeps them in place. I'm not even sure Coldheart hit him with a single bazooka. We'll be done here. There we go. Totally can be. Now for the ventilation nonsense.
Breaching the bulkhead.
They are friggin' not.
Take them out.
Okay. Go ahead and get airborne here. Oh, bad timing, kiddo. That's definitely not something you need right now. Like, I must have your water bottle. What do you mean stop them? I am stopping them. That one. Come on, aim at the other one. Aim at the other one. Get it? I think I got it. Nope. Man.
All targets destroyed.
Okay, it's something. Did a little bit better.
Objective achieved.
Okay, for this one, we're actually gonna get him. I was gonna do the whole save state thing just to make sure that this goes as it should.
System engaged.
Seems like he may be targeting the other guy. Yep. He targets the other guy, it's good times. Good. You're here to take fire. Okay, so you got a few rockets in. This should be a guaranteed 2-round right here. I'll get in my way, and we are golden. Come on, get him, get him, get him, get him. Fire some rockets, now. Chuckle Nugget. Decided to go for missiles instead. So if he goes for hand rockets there, you can just get him right there. That's exactly why I went ahead and did that. Because it wouldn't respond in time. Alright. Yeah, sometimes they just flat out will not respond on time. So yeah, especially when you're doing little hover boosting things like, no, you want to go friggin' right forever. That's not fun when that happens. I have no idea where Joker is. Okay, I think he got some rockets in. The target right now. Main reason I was going over the right, I was trying to just kind of peek around the border line. There we go.
Confirmed. Return to base.
Objective achieved.
So it took a little bit longer than I'd like, but still. Get a Jonte. Sometimes he can go and get Huntress in the corner and just slash her a whole bunch while she's targeting you. Pretty great.
System engaged.
It's empty. Raven, it's an ambush.
Very sucky ambush. So basically I can spare one howitzer shot for each of the ones in this room.
What are you doing?
Crap. Well, usually you can spare one or two. Go. Where's that last one, and where's Huntress? Why is she... Oh, yes. That should at least leave him overheated. From the very first burst, that's what you want. He goes in this back room, perfect. He's basically doomed himself. What's kind of confusing and a little bit discombobulating is as soon as you end up starting the second part, you are actually facing backwards from where you came. And if you're facing forward, you will be facing the other direction for reasons that are never really explained. He goes... There she goes again. I believe her radiator is a fair bit better so she doesn't overheat as easily. Come on. Don't be awkward. This is the Ruins map is the only place where the awkward AI movement is actually practical in any way. Good.
All targets destroyed. Return to base.
Objective achieved.
Alright, there's that one. Took a couple seconds longer than last time, I believe.
System engaged.
And it's all red this time, so you know stuff is serious. Here, go here. Man, if they put those little ECM drones in this part, like when you're going and fighting Nocturne, oh man, that would have been the worst. So I just want to take out those quads, just because you spend a bit more time in this hallway, so on the way back it can be fairly damaging.
Code key obtained.
I love how this thing has those little fans on the side, as if that's in any way what causes this thing to hover. Like it uses no propellers. Isn't it cute? Here. Perfect. Got RNG on these guys. Good.
Code key obtained.
Vertical. Extensions. Drop them as soon as this door opens. Back up. Hopefully they charge. Get this thing. Go here. On solid. How about you don't?
Entering code key. Entering code.
How about you go forward, AC? A thought might be useful. How about you open the door I'm telling you to open? Okay. So if I screw this up, I'm probably gonna have to call the run right here, so... Just because it's mostly I don't have time kind of thing. Like I literally have just enough time to get this run finished. Good, he went for the door. Let me go. Not good, not good. This is alright. Come on, go for the walls, you dick. enough. Are we gonna die on the way out of here? Freaking door, come on. Oh, child. No. You do not do that. What happens if I shake this thing? My power cord. Oh, hit me. Oh, hello. Finish. Okay.
Objective achieved.
Hey, you. You're gonna try to climb on my laptop, aren't you? Okay. Next is Death Hallway.
System engaged.
Perfect.
Mission update. Enemy forces have already reached the reactor's core.
Hit and run, hit and run, hit and run. Oh, jeez. Child, please don't climb on me. Thank you.
System engaged.
Receiving mission up. Enemy forces have already reached the reactor's core. There's no time to waste.
System engaged.
Receiving mission update. Enemy forces have already reached the reactor's core. There's no time to waste.
System engaged. System engaged.
Receiving mission update. Enemy forces have already reached the reactor's core. There's no time to waste.
Okay, so what I was forgetting about that part is, yeah, you have to go to the left a little bit, and you're not hitting, I believe it's 3 separate hot boxes. 3 separate lock boxes, or lock boxes, hit boxes. I think you avoid at least one of those going the other way.
System engaged. System engaged.
Oh, this is annoying. I was kind of hoping it would charge a little more, but yeah, it goes for that same theory of I think it only charges half of whatever you use.
Incoming transmission. It's from Crest. We're not sure what it is you hope to accomplish. What can possibly be gained by upsetting the current order? I guess it doesn't matter anymore. Go. Let's find out what kind of future will be born from your decision. It's the controller's core. That shield looks impenetrable now. It's an energy reactor. Destroy it and it should neutralize the controller. Damage to the main processor exceeds 90%. Energy supply.
There we go, just under 126. Wait, crap, how do I... Oops. Well, just under 127, I should say. But yeah, I think this can be... well, improved quite a fair bit, actually. But anyway, there you go, there it is. Anyway, gotta go.